Hello, beautiful diamonds of light. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. Today is December the 16th, 2020. I'm on here to give you an intuitive energy reading for December the 17th through December the 31st, 2020. I'm going to go ahead and just do it for the rest of the month because I'm not going to jump on here next week. But I'm here for you all now. All right, as always. So I'm here to give a reading for the mind, body, soul, and spirit for my energy oracle. Energy oracle deck, my goddess power oracle deck, and my starman's tarot deck for the mind, body, soul, and spirit, which I already said that. What is going on with me energetically? Actually, I'm tired. I've been microwaving my hair for like 3 days now. 2 going on 3. And I'm at the top. I'm almost done. So, and doing my other daily chores and being a mother and everything else. Today was good. My 7-year-old got a student of the month. So we was able to get on the Zoom meeting so they could recognize her. I can't even speak today, y'all. I'm tired, please. Bear with your girl, okay? But I'm still here to bring y'all this heat, this fire, this kaboom, bam, zam. I'm a genie in a bottle, baby. Come on and let me out. I don't know, that just came to me. Anyway, let me get started. I hope all is good for each and every one of you all. Yes, I have been feeling a lot of energies coming in. I've been actually getting hit with a lot of energies. Going into a lot of trances, downloading. I've just been feeling a lot of physical things. I'm actually deciding to do some super purging starting Friday. So I'm gonna be going through a very, very deep process with that. On personal choice I'm making to just like move into the energies. I'm actually said start Friday, and I think a whole week. I'm gonna go like just eating vegetarian food, lay off the meat. I'm always in and out with that, with the meat, vegetarian, like I go back and forth. But I'm just, even if I do it a week, or I might do it consistently, I don't know. But I'm guided to do that and actually just go through some excess purging and pushing of things and shifts. So I'm looking for huge expectations because I already been feeling the energies intensely coming in. So I'm looking for some huge expectations with me personal, with my upgrades and downloads and shift genetically and consciously, because that's what it's all about. We're here to do that. We're here to make this jump, baby. Okay, so let's get it. Let's ride. Let's do this. You know what I'm saying? We all came here for this, right? We ready? It's been challenging. It's gonna continue to be challenging, but hey, the universe, God, whatever, won't put no more on you than you can bear. For real. We think we can't bear stuff sometimes, but it's amazing what us as these super multidimensional beings can like come through and go through. Like I'm so proud of this last year with everything that's been going on, this whole pandemic, that everything that's been going on, we still standing. Like it's not just wreckage and a bunch of, it's not, people not losing it, like going around doing all kind of crazy stuff. I mean, I hadn't seen it. It might be out there in the main media or whatever, but they always pushing a negative, right? So I just like to focus on positive and being positive anyway. So that's what I create around me. I'm just, honestly, if you want positive things to happen with you and then around you, you got to start with it within you. Positivity within the self, in the mind, in the heart, and then all that stuff will reflect on the outside. Not saying there's not gonna be bumps and a few bruises or whatever along the way, but it's nothing that you can't shake off or move past quickly, okay? Because when you're really producing that positive energy, that's what you're manifesting, and that's what you're gonna see. Everything else around you is irrelevant, literally, okay? So let's get into this reading for December the 17th through December 31st, 2020. Beautiful energy oracle deck. What are we in store for this week, these weeks to come, for December the 17th to December 31st, 2020? I know we have the beautiful winter solstice coming up December 21st, and I don't know, I might come up here if I'm guided to do activation light language or something. I'm actually working on my latest painting. I'm gonna give y'all a quick peek in it. I'm not done, okay? I'm not done. I'm still working on it. I can't wait till I finish because it's taking me some time because it's very The background is very detailed. It's taking time because of the way I'm actually wanting to do this design, and I'm loving how it's turning out so far. And the message is about what we're actually transforming into and what we're actually going through energetically. It's all about that. But I honestly don't know wholly what everything is going to come out and play about it. So I just let the messages and the information just flow through me once I present the painting. It's nothing I never rehearse, or like little bits and pieces of what my paintings be about. When I'm doing it as I go, I get messages here and there, but then I honestly don't bring the whole full messages through until I decide to present the video to you all, okay? But let's get started. I'm all over the place. All right, let's see. I know y'all get tired of hearing me talk sometimes, but I'm here for you guys. Mind, body, soul, and spirit. Okay. As I always say, let's see what we got going on. Let's see what we got going on. I love saying it. It's always in my head, so I'm just going to start singing it. I'm going to start singing it anytime. All right, beautiful Goddess Power Oracle deck. What is in store for the beautiful diamonds of light, the collective, for December the 17th through December the 31st, 2020? What do we have to look forward to? All right, for the mind, body, soul, and spirit. Yes. Ooh, I'm feeling energy coming off the cards this time. I kind of hadn't really felt that like this intense in a while. So I feel like the goddesses, the feminine divine goddesses, are really finna step up powerfully in this message of what something we need. I'm getting that nurturing. We're needing some nurturing. So let's see. Ooh, that one just jumped out. Mind, body, soul, and spirit. Yes. Okay. All right. Now, last is my future. Well, I call my future cards my Starman Tarot deck. I call them my future cards, but it's just the final confirmation of the cards I've already unfolded for the mind, body, soul, and spirit. So, beautiful Starman Tarot deck. What is in store for the beautiful diamonds of light, the beautiful collective, for December 17th through December the 31st, 2020. What do we have to look forward to? What is in store for us? Thank you for your presence, your guidance to all. Yes, I'm still being guided to shuffle a little bit. I don't know if anything's gonna jump out, but let's see, y'all. I feel a little, there it is. And that's when I go from there. Mind, body, soul, and spirit. Okay. Y'all, wow, okay. What is the last shebang boom bang yang dong dong dong? Now let me stop. What is the last of this year? We at the last of this year. This is my reading for the last of this year, the last of 2020. I wonder what 2021 gonna bring. I hadn't tapped in or asked anything. I just wonder what it's gonna bring. Wow, amazingly, I am so curious. But I'm gonna see what the last part of this year is in store for us right now. Let's see what we have going on. Let's see what we got going. I'm not gonna do it again. All right. So in the first column is the mind. We have strategy, upright. We have beautiful goddess Shakti, transformation, upright. And we have the Ace of Swords, upright. Okay, all right, okay. Strategy, followed by transformation, and followed by the Ace of Swords. Let's see what I'm intuitively getting here. Okay, so right here, in this time, right now, in these weeks to come, oh yes, like a major transformation is about to take place. And a lot of us has strategically set out and did things to work to get to this point, okay? And because of that, because of you've been diligent in this process, in this progress, this major transformation is going to come through. This major unlocking of the divine soul self, okay, from the soul self, from the solar energies, from the great expansion of the mind. Because what I'm seeing through this transformation, she has this big ray of, I want to show you this big ray of golden light coming from her crown, literally. And what I'm getting from that is it's going to be a major transformation in the consciousness and the mind of the collective, the beautiful diamonds of light. Okay? And with that, we're also going to start strategizing more. We're going to start putting things together and being more precise about what we're going to do in alignment for the new year. For the new year. See the babies, the birth and the newness, the whole expansion of the consciousness is going to be like new information, new insights, it's so much that's going to be revving in and coming in the expansion of the mind, because this is the mind column in the expansion of the consciousness. Like with this beautiful transformation, man, the amazing things that people are going to be able to tap into is going to be like miraculous. So like it's going to be a whole nother level. Like it's going to be a whole nother level. With this Ace of Swords right here, it's like, baby, we in it to win it. We made it this far. We in it to win it. We made it this far. You are the star. Know that, man, hey, this transformation and this expansion of the consciousness is just going to make things so right, so on the money, so on the things about to be, really, really good, like in the thought process. Okay, so know that this transformation that's about to happen is just not, it's going to be seen. It's going to be very evident, okay? But this is going to help us to be better prepared and to be able to like the things that's coming, because we're not going through this pressure. The pressure is on. The playing field is on. So you're going to have your game up, and you're going to have to be super intelligent and expanding your consciousness to be able to maneuver to and be able to conduct through the things that's about to come at us. Like it's like stuff you never seen before, stuff you never heard before, stuff you never did before. It's the new, brand new. Okay. So, but it's a good thing, because through that, with all this stuff, this newness coming in, and all these new transformation, these speedy like timeline just coming in like no other, merging together. Okay. You're gonna be expanding your consciousness to be able to figure out new ways of doing, new ways of being like on the spot. Like you're not gonna struggle through it. You're gonna actually be able to concisely have the ways of being to be able to strategize what you need to during this time to come. Okay, that's what I have for you, beautiful diamonds of light for the mind. Ooh, that was a lot. Let's go. Let's get it. For the body, I have the Happy Family card in reverse. Okay. We have Saraswati, goddess, beautiful goddess Saraswati, mastery, upright, number 44. And then we have the Devil card, upright. And what I'm intuitively getting for this is like a lot of people with soul ties, with family, with things that has not been upstanding or haven't been right. A lot of disappointments, a lot of family members like split, and a lot of people not just getting along, because a lot of people have been shifting because this whole thing that's been going on this year. So a lot of people have, some people has came together, but it's a lot of people that has separated because they don't know how to deal with, hadn't been able to deal with the wheel of things. Okay, but you're supposed to be guided to will things. Free will, all right? But with that, we have not addressed family issues that well. And what I'm getting, like, with the mastery, it's like we're having to put aside our differences, okay? First, working on self. Let's hope that we've really been doing that. And we're having to put aside our differences and start mastering who we are, so we can better equip the things and have things, better for the family. Because family is important. And then the family is not just your immediate like blood family. You got your soul family. You got your friends that you consider family. You got people that you work with, you know, some of them become your family because it's just like, it's just that bond, right? A lot of bonds has been, you know, not so good. It's been a lot of distrust and torture and torment going from person to person to person and pointing the finger, you did it, it's your fault, da 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 da. No more of that. We're being asked, and actually I'm seeing this whole, with this week and this energy coming in for the expansion of consciousness, like those ways of being the wicked and all that stuff is being dumped away. Like the mind is going to expand, the consciousness is going to be so broad and golden and expanding in a positive way, in a positive light, to where that lower vibrational stuff, the devil, the trickery of the devil, it was like no longer going to stand. Okay, it's no longer can those things, you know. And I'm getting to the watch. This is what the tools is coming to me. Like with our loved ones and with people that we love and family so much, we have to watch them because a lot of times they are our downfall. And sometimes we have to let those people go. Because through that, also negative energies and entities is going to try to enforce their way into your life and keep you down. And this is what I'm intuitively getting to. But we can't no longer stand in the energy. We're supposed to go into this great expansion and expansion of self, and hopefully they wake up too, or they get it too. Not necessarily wake up, but wake up in a sense of true self-love. Start at least getting that part. Even if you don't get the truth right away, wake up to the point of loving yourself. Love thyself. Okay? And love thy neighbor as you love thyself. And that's your family. But I'm getting guided too to tell you, watch out for family, because a lot of people don't have your best interests at heart, and they like their little claws. They're trying to come in and just, you know, tear you down because they're not in a place, they're not happy, they're not where they want to be. I hate to have to bring this part in here because it's not nothing good to look at, and who want to hear that? But it's the truth. I'm here to bring you the truth, man. Family, all people don't have your best interests at heart, and you just have to let those people go as well. But if you can work through this and you can heal, we're being guided to expand and heal in our relationships so we can gain that happy perspective of a family, okay? But if they're too toxic for you, anything that's too toxic for you, we're in the time now where we definitely going to have to master ourselves and let those things go, okay? And that's what I have for that section, all right? Let's see what we have for the soul. We have the Journey card in reverse. We have Goddess Isis Rebirth in reverse. And then we have the Princess of Wands upright. Okay. What I'm getting from this is a lot of souls, people are not ready to go on this journey. They're not ready or prepared or want to see the newness. They was happy with the way things were, and they might have a sense of like the world was messed up, things was wrong. They know it, but so they life was comfortable. That was good. They don't care what was going on in anybody else. That was good how they are. Now they're eating their own shit. I'm sorry. This is what it is. Now they're living in their own demise or whatever they might be dealing with. Whatever you might be dealing with, you're in this part where your journey, you don't want to see nothing new. You don't want to live in that newness. You want things to go back to what they were. You don't care what's the cost or who got us off here, as long as you have what's for you. So you're not wanting to, go into this birthing of a new way of being. But we're going into a new era, and things are changing. Things have changed, and it'll never go back to what it was. It's going to be a new, beautiful, brighter normal. But with that, it's going to be still some kinks and stuff we have to work through and work out. But with the Princess of Wands here, it's like they're going to be guided to shift. Regardless, whether whether they want the journey to happen or not. You see all those beautiful colors and how she's standing there. The magic is here, baby. The magic is coming in. It's pouring in. It's gonna get even more intense in these 2 weeks to come. Okay, the power, the forces to be in the higher realms is coming in. The solar energy, all that stuff, universals. That high vibrational frequencies and stuff are coming in. And you see this DNA strand right here? This is, everything is being shifted. We're getting transformed into these beautiful light beings, these light codes, this crystalline body, the diamond light codes, okay? We're transforming, and a lot of people are not prepared for that physically. Better yet, mentally. But they're like I said, the mental is about to expand. Everybody finna expand in their consciousness. Some stuff gonna be turned on. People gonna be seeing things differently, hearing things differently, looking at things differently, and a lot of them ain't gonna be able to tell you, take it. You know, a lot of people might go back crazy because they're like, what is this? They're not ready for it. They're not ready for the journey. They're not ready for this new way of being, a new acceptance, of merging the timelines, interacting with spirits and gods and aliens or wherever. It's the stuff is very real, and a lot of people haven't prepared themselves in it, or they want to shut it out, deny it. But it's like, it's going to happen anyway. The magic is here, okay? And a lot of people are not ready for it soulfully, and I'm trying to see. I got to go over to the spirit heart side to be able to bring that into this play right here. Because like I said, the magic is here. And with the spirit, it's like indecision in reverse, okay? Beautiful goddess Uzumi, humor upright, and the Starman in reverse. With the Starman, it don't matter if it's upright or in reverse. So I'm going to turn it upright. It still means the same thing, the Starman. So, and that's going. You see the same, the still the vibrant colors, the electricity, the change. That energy is regardless of if people are ready for the journey or not. We're being shifted into these beautiful star beings, okay? And they don't have the decision, like, to stop this newness, this transformation. There's nothing that can stop it. And the dark ones or nobody can stop this transformation, this beautiful transformation that takes place that a lot of people don't understand. Some of us do, some of us don't. But you can go within yourself and look for it. It's out there. Just ask for truth. Seek for it within yourself. It'll come to you. Knocking the door should be open to you. Look for it. Not within yourself. You're the door. You're the door, okay? So, you're the key to the door. You're the whole package. I'm guided to tell you that. So with the indecision being in reverse, regardless if you're ready for this journey or not, you don't have a choice but to be. It's going to happen. The transformation is going to take place. So I'm guided to tell you, let's enjoy it. Let's laugh. Let's have a sense of humor through it. That's how you're going to be able to get through it. That's how you're going to be able to embrace this energy, this shift, this change is coming. It's with your sense of humor. Laugh about it if you got to. You can find it funny. You can find people that, already tapped into the whole knowing of things, knowing of self, understanding energies and spirits and guides and reading cards and all that stuff, okay? It might be funny to you, might not take it serious, but the stuff is real. The connection is real. And people gonna start seeing things and hearing things and knowing things, and they're not gonna know how, why me? Because we're there. We're in this. And that's what we're evolving to. That's part of the transformation. Okay? So you're not going to have a decision of stopping the transformation. You can't say, I don't want this to happen. No, it's going to happen. It's done. It's done. It's done. So have a sense of humor in it. Because at the end of the day, we are the Starman. Okay? We are the star, galactic, multidimensional, universal beings. Star souls. That's back to the soul. We are the star soul beings. Okay? So it's a lot of beautiful energies coming in. It's a lot that's going to happen. It's a lot of excitement. But it's going to be a lot of people that needs help and guidance in this big shift. People are out here to help. I'm one of them. If you need a little guidance, understand that I'm just going to help you through what I have processed and learned. Not saying what was for me is for you. You might have to try, it's about going within and doing the work, and your soul and your resonance will let you know who you need to help you to grow and mature. And it don't have to be a spiritual walk. It don't have to have nothing to do with religion. Just into your own wholeness and your whole own self-being. of learning how to love and know thyself, and learn how to take that and processing it and expanding it out to create the divine reality and raise vibrations as a whole. But we did this. We created this beautiful transformation that's coming in. This beautiful shift. A lot of us done this work, and we've anchored in these beautiful timelines because we really love ourselves and we want the love and greater good for all. We all have the ability to do this. Okay? Because it's happening. It's here. It's here. It's set in stone. Okay? Until next time, beautiful diamonds of light. Bye now.